Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I've just beeped, which doesn't sound good. I'm going to restart the episode. I'm an idiot, I've just remembered why it did it. I really should have just restarted the episode, but if I hit the button to start recording when I'm not clicked in the game window itself, it still starts it recording, but it gets the bong, something's wrong noise of Windows, but yeah, annoying. Anyway, hopefully, us declaring war, embargoing the Netherlands, they might decide to declare war on us. I'm not in a state to deal with that right now, but it'll be good. How much of our trade power in this node is coming from ships? From provinces is 60. From ships, 40, because it's 4. So I do that again, and over half our trade power. Yeah, so we're going to easily get to the top, and I'm going to dominate this trade node before we worry about, trying to do something else. Investing in new ideas. Trade range. Trade range isn't a problem. Trade efficiency. Getting up to that would be better, though. More merchants. Trade steering. We can't get the tech. We can invest in technology. Administrative monarchy. Administrative republic. Neither of them are actually going to do anything good. How are we looking on tech? So all barring the Netherlands, we're quite good. Oh, and Scotland's actually better than us as well. Scotland on a 19-18-21. And this takes us on to a 20-19-20. So they have better military tech than us, Scotland do. Which gets them better cannons. How far away from better horses? Another 4. And better infantry? Another 3. 22. We're getting close to another idea group in admin. So let's take that definitely. Can't remember why. Was I saving these up for something? Cultivation, another plus 2%. That's fine. Should have took the ideas first, because that would have reduced the cost of them. I'm an idiot. Let's see, what was I looking for? Oh, unit type. Cannons. It's only one choice, so there's no real thought about it. There's no point looking at, which one has better shot, better defense, what we're going to be doing, because, well, 320 deploy power. And I could probably go through 2, which gets me more trade efficiency. And I think that just means in here, we're currently at a trade efficiency of 50 something, so that's going to give us an extra 10, which might give us an extra... I looked at it last time and I thought, well, 50% is getting me this, then an extra 10% is going to get me 20% of this, but for some reason it doesn't work that way. I might be trying to do the maths backwards in my head though, that's probably the problem. But either way, 10% of 1.9, an extra half a ducat, that'll take us all the way up to 10. So yeah, we're going to take that. Idea. And the next one's another merchant, and I'm going to start trying to play the trade game and get some more money this way. I never started the timer for this episode because I restarted, so it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. Trade range didn't care about. Trade efficiency I did care about. How long until have we unlocked all of our particular ideas? I forgot about that. Yeah, so we did. Okay. So we're not getting any bonus things anymore. It's just what we get. If we redo the tech map now that we've taken 2 more techs, I don't like how that drops out. I don't want it pinned, but I want... Oh, good. So you can... So it locks it into the position that you tell it. Yeah, we're now bright green. instead of, green. Makes so much more difference. And when this ticks over, end of a month, I think. Yeah, it takes so another half a ducat a month. Is it in ducats? Or am I? Is that me remembering for something else? It doesn't actually say, does it? Just gives us a picture. Oh, screw it with pounds then. It gave us an extra 50 pence. Which means that at the turn of this month, we've got enough to do another 10 ships. There's... Oh, and I've also should have been doing the buildings, shouldn't I? Local manpower modifier plus 20%. If we have a look at the province, the manpower here is 190. That's after modifying. The base is 4,000 though. And you apply a base factor to it to get to that. I can't remember what the hell the base factor's for, but effectively, I think that's meant to be. Is it 4,000 for the 10 years for the full? It can't be. But either way, we looked before, and this was the best place to be building these. Do we need more tech for you? Doesn't say we do. Just say we need money. So local manpower plus another 25%, recruitment time minus 25%, and force limits plus 2. Force limits plus 2 seems a very small thing for the top level military building. But we also have to look now at a good place to build the naval things. And basic trade power up, ship repair. Ship repair, shipbuilding time. Force limits, but it's a static number. Time and cost. Naval force limits again, but it's a static number. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where we pick to do this. So I think I am going to pick Coney. So you get level 1 for as a basic building now instead of building it yourself. Yeah, you do. Cool. We're going to build it in Coney because it's. I don't know how true this is, but to me that looks like a huge bay where hopefully the water will be nice and calm. I truly now am not thinking that's the case. But yeah, we're going to build all our ships at Coney. And I still don't know whether I'm saying that right. I've got to remember to build them. I wish it's got the pop-up like you do in CK2. In fact, what's a pop-up thing? Is it in a menu? Message settings, yeah. B-U-I-L-D. Search. So there's nothing with BU. Okay, am I typing that in wrong? Let me just, hopefully I can copy and paste. When a building completes. Alright, it might be finishes, so let's... Thankfully copy and paste did work. Oh, it's just in Dynasty there. When a building finishes, show a... It's currently not set up to display, and we'll not pause again. We'll display as a pop-up and we'll pause again. Good, because we want to build them there as soon as possible, because I'd rather be building them constantly out of that one place than doing what I'm doing now. Although what I'm doing now is because I just like building 10 at once. But I'd rather have that one place constantly working on them. Actually, you should have checked this. Ideas. No, not ideas. Tech. Level 19 gets us the actual frigate. Okay, we're not building anything until we get another 260 freaking points. That's what I was waiting for, wasn't it? Yep, and how quick are we gaining them? 10. So 260 is going to be 26 months, so it's going to be 2 years at least. I'm going to hold off building them so we can get the actual frigates instead of these early ones, because if we do need to use them in a fight, I would rather them work trade-wise. It makes no difference, but fighting-wise, it's going to. Diplomat. Oh, yeah, from embargo in Portugal. Province, Chesapeake Bay. Really want the new ships, so I say we can take over the... Why is England getting trade power? Transfer from downstreams only 0.9. And multiplied by 1.2 due to trade power modifiers. Receive trade power from me and the 13 colonies. Wait, it's receiving effectively all of my trade power. Or is it receiving half of it in mines? Yep, it's receiving half of mine. So I'm not going to overtake England in this trade node, obviously. But either way, get it so me and England completely dominate it. And the larger share me and England have, because that's going to put a share of it into me, then that's going to put more of it into mine. Heresy, no. Great news, spread this far and wide. A priest in St. George has translated the Bible into our language and has started to distribute copies into nearby Bermuda. Well, I guess he didn't have anything else to do. Of course, you start going around. Basically, it's going to make Scottish Louisiana like a Scotland, Denmark, the Netherlands, and Newfoundland. Not England. Oh, they're all our neighbours who are of a correct religion, yeah. So only our neighbours find out that we're distributing this. No one else does. Buildings are here and days away, so... New governor. Can I keep him? This guy's getting quite good. Eventually they're going to say no, surely. Governor stays. England has decided in their wisdom. So does that put us at... now almost getting to military points. Oh, come on, it was supposed to go up again. Why has that not gone up? Oh, until I click it. Lose Liberty Desire because we did what we wanted. Yeah, we got up to 5. We're only... Wait. Oh, because we don't have a military leader. National Manpower Modifier, you need to level 1. Yeah, let's take an extra 10%. That's going to get the manpower to generate quicker as well. Cores are almost done. French Canada really needs to... Then Motherland will not join the war. Okay. So French Canada diplomacy, covert actions, fabricate claim. Actually, let's check see which one's going to be the most annoying to core. It's not necessarily because it's the best one. Let me guess, so you're going to be the capital, aren't you? Yeah, you're annoying. But Kuwait is the next best thing. Okay, and we should have one more rival left. Oh, they've rivaled Newfoundland, that's nice of them. I want me. You my country. I'm going to set French Canada as our other rival because we're currently trying to get claims on them. And I'll get them all the ones that we can do just so it's going to be cheaper to core. Cancelled our military access, but the revolt risk here is not that bad anymore. Oh, it's still like 10%. Harsh treatment. How much does it cost? 11 for 11 military power. Screw it. It's only really Mimica that has a problem now. We can match to that, and in fact, Newfoundland just keeps marching back and forth on it anyway. View. Thought we was trying to convert somewhere. Cancel that because it's taking. I try to core it instead. Cebu has become a core province. Brilliant. How's our colonies looking? Holy cow, it's taking a long time to grow. How much do the mercenaries cost us? Can I get a breakdown of what the mercenaries cost us? The mercenary costing us twice as much as our regular troops. So I really want to stand them down. In Huron, it's 8, so I need to do 7, 4, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we had money for 6. And I'm doing it with a cheap place. Honestly. Another month and get the 7 though. Yeah. Buildings look like they're going to be ticking out soon. Huron is building them. Gain another core province, which is making our overextension look. 36. And we can eat 25 base tax normally, so that's 12 and a half. I mean, I purposely left the calculator up. So 100 would be. Don't spin. Right, get back over to us. Don't spin. Click out and then go. Let's see. Do this minus 73.9. Sorry, 37.9. So we have 62 left to spend before we get up to 100. Divide that by 4, we can eat up 15.5 base tax. Does French Canada have 15.5 base tax? 4, 5, 3, 2. No. I mean, 9, 12, 14. Okay, it was closer than I thought. But, how's our... See, I really wish you could send... No, I don't want to cancel sending it. I want to send another one. Progress is going up, not quite as quick as I would like. If I can remove the French from his colony, I'll be quite happy. Right, who are we annoying this time? Oh, 200 population. No, we're not annoying anyone. Brilliant. Lose 30 money, but gain 200. Settler chance plus 5%. Global settler increase plus 1. Oh, brilliant. Yes, expand the border, spend the money. End of the month, I'll make money, and we won't have to take a loan. I guess. Oh, no. We took a loan of 503 ducats. This is the reason why you don't necessarily want the large loans, which I went for before. People told me about this, because I pay 3% on them. So I'm paying 3% on a larger number. We get less inflation from it, but we pay it on a larger number, which means my interest is a whole ducat. Only 3% of 500, somehow just 1. Exactly 1. We need 78 to repay that, so unfortunately, yeah. That's the... No, pause please. That's the downside of having it. Coney. Buildings next level. Are on, and you're going to go up to the next thing here. What are you? a march. Unique building, manpower increase plus 500, local defense plus 500. You may only have one of these buildings and only be in a border province. If we keep the Kree alive forever, then I can keep it here forever. That's 400 monies though. Yeah, don't risk it. Just build the normal ones. I built it in Coney as well, didn't I? Yeah. So, Curiosity Coney, how are you already looking at the ship cost? It hasn't changed yet. What did level 1 do? Trade power and ship repair. So, despite the fact I stationed you guys in Delaware, let's station you in Coney. Colony was damaged. You guys go stand in the colony. I think it has a decent supply limit. Fine, don't tell me. There was demand privileges, lose prestige, or gain revolt risk. 10 prestige. I don't care. New Spain declared war on Navajo. I think you did that before. And then you just let them go. You should be okay to move. Don't want you visible from their border, but I want you nearby. Natives rose, but they got completely wiped out. There's only 200 of them. Yep, these guys are just here to patrol the border, France. Don't worry about it. Have I really been spending that much money? We had like 500. What did I spend it on? Are them buildings that expensive? Holy cow. You also don't seem to have risen that much. I guess maybe a whole year hasn't passed yet. No, of course it ain't. If only done one building, would have it ticked at us twice at least. Oh no, they rised again. They're gonna rise every time I send someone over there. Sustained casualties. They're not taking attrition yet, though, are they? Doesn't look like it, so I'm happy with that. It is rising again. Oh no! Do I go for more claims first to reduce the scoring Diplo or administration cost? Administration cost, so that's fine. Peace deal is going to cost us Diplo though. I think having cores on it will make it cost less. So fabricate claim. U was the next highest one. Okay, hopefully though we won't get discovered because I don't want the aggressive expansion. Doesn't bother me too much, but I don't want it. Natives lose ferocity finally over there. These two have taken an age to... So you've taken that long. Do I actually have... I don't have someone there. Brilliant. Okay. I wondered why that was taking so long. So we have... 1 diplomat out of 2 available. 1 missionary out of 1 available. 0 colonists out of... And all the merchants are working as well. That's good. We finally know what's there. It's slaves. We gain some more population through events. Yeah, we're doing good with events there. Oh no. Yeah, I'm expecting them to play up, that's fine. So what I might do is we're going to have this second army, and I might send it over to Africa. Knowing how long this is going to take, I want to get rid of French Canada first. No. I don't know how the whole overlords might force stuff on you thing works. But I want rid of them first. I want them off my continent. Is this close to becoming another colony then? 1, 2, 3. Not yet. Not yet, but pretty sure it's all in the Great Plains nation. So yeah, that's going to be a second one. In fact, perhaps Scottish Louisiana is in that other. Is it a different map mode that I'm not looking at? I know the only Let's Plays I've seen where they've been doing colonising was in a random new world. Culture map mode. Let's start from the bottom. Federation map mode. Trade goods map mode. Colonial regions. This is what I've been looking for the whole sodding time. Not culture, colonial regions. Colonial Mexico. Colonial Eastern America. And Louisiana. Although, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does hold true that this will form another Scottish colony. Mobile, annoyingly, base 5 tech's brilliant little province. They're never going to make it. Spain, annoyingly, is also helping New Spain instead of turning this into a colony for me. But time must progress. Oh, the arsenal must have been that expensive. It's taken a long while to build as well. Yeah, 2 years, we're going to have a new... pop-up. I see a pop-up, I'm like, crap, pause! And I'm like, no, I told this to pop up and pause. So I'm unpausing. I want a separate unpause button. Spacebar should be pause. And all, but even I looked at Rumba's keyboard shortcuts mod. Because it is only a toggle, there's not a... It's not coded in a way that it's a pause and pause button. It's a toggle pause button, if that makes any sense. So it's not like I can rebind the unpause to something else. It's only more force limits, but then we get to time down even more. Time down even more. It's only really time, it's not cost with ships. But I guess having a good place to repair is going to be alright as well. It makes sense to have a central place. What idea could I take? No, don't take ideas, you're saving up to get the tech. I almost did it again, guys. Natives not assisting, lost some money, I don't care. Natives risen. Didn't hurt the progress, it didn't look like it. I really want them replaced with... So in fact, actually, after the war with Canada... Not Canada, yeah, French Canada. You should be... Oh yeah, 8 to match him, yeah. How long is this taking? We can start the war once we've started the claiming process, I believe. No manpower is used, but... Oh! Mercenaries cost a crap ton of money to reinforce. That's what that was telling me then, okay. Yeah, I do need to replace them with regular units. Military reforms. Our governor has begun a thorough revision of our country's military structure. And while officers are still drawn from the nobility, peasants and townspeople are conscripted into the ranks. Regular drills have been introduced and a powerful fleet established, together with hundreds of battleships and galleys and other craft. Only reform the army, we gain 200 military power. 13 Colonies gets a morale of armies bonus and a military tech bonus. Only the navy that gets diplo power. Or do a bit of both. And we get, it all spread over everywhere. I'm happy getting it all over everywhere. How far are we away from the next military tech? And are we ahead of time? We're not ahead of time. We've still got a neighbour bonus to get it. It'll give us... no new unit, but it gets a good bit closer. You guys... Probably want it to give us some more shock. How many points away are we? We're currently... over 200. But we're definitely going to be taking a tech here. And we're going to be going to war, so I'm going to need Diplo points to close the war down. So let's reform the Navy. Which means I can click this. Looks good to me, yeah. And we get the new type of ships, okay. I have a loan to repay now, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be building the ships like I wanted to. In fact, I'm going to send these 8 regular troops. I'll bring the mercenaries back to fight up here. So I won't lose the manpower and we can siege with the mercs. And we'll send these guys to Africa. Not a complete army yet, but it'll be fine. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.